Episode 5. We've reached a milestone here, Ray.
That we have.
Did you get a haircut or something? You look a little bit different.
A little bit off the top, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, looks great, man.
Not too bad. It's about a $50 haircut.
$50 haircut, cool.
Yeah. Well, only because the. All right, let's stop beating around the bush. All right, it's a $50 mask. All right.
$50. What? I think it was a pretty good price.
Well worth it.
It's movie quality.
It is.
Movie legit.
Absolutely. I have always wanted a Casey Jones mask in my life, and now I own one. So.
That's right. This
is what you're gonna see from now on. No, I'm just kidding. This is insanely warm. So
I mean, yeah, if you need to take it off, you can take it off because it is
Lord.
like what, 80-some degrees?
It's too damn hot, is what it is.
90 degrees.
Way too damn hot.
It's too hot.
Oh.
So there it is. Okay.
Oh, holy crap.
There he is.
Already sweat on the inside of this.
It's a boy.
It's fine.
All right.
There he is. He's got a permanent location.
So the last, I see you still got your katana out there, which is nice.
Absolutely.
Everybody likes that.
Absolutely.
Likes that.
Still the greatest thing ever won at a carnival.
We tried to go get a recording a while ago for a new segment we wanted to start on the show here, but it just didn't work out. The timing wasn't right this time, but that's not a big deal because we got plenty in store for tonight.
Oh, absolutely.
Or today or this morning or...
Yeah, our interview didn't work out, but that's okay. That just means that our boys are busy, man.
Whenever you're watching or listening to this, I don't know what time it is. Also, tonight will mark episode 5 as well as the first time we have a guest.
That's right.
Special guest coming in later on the show.
That's right. We're not saying who it is until he gets here, and then you'll hear him. So
that's right.
But yeah, episode 5, man. This is pretty cool.
It's cool. We got over 100 some downloads from the episodes now.
As of yesterday, we are at 111 downloads,
which is really cool.
Yeah, which is amazing. So thank you very, very much for that.
Yeah,
we appreciate you.
We appreciate you. Our subscriber count is going up.
Yeah, we're at 41 on YouTube.
I like it.
Which is sweet.
I like it.
And then the last I checked, because I don't have the old iTunes, Apple, whatever. I have the Spotify. The Spotify. Well, I'm officially old.
You're 73.
I'm
yes.
Going to the Walmart.
The Walmart.
Yeah, we're at I think it was like 6 5-star ratings or something like that on Spotify.
Oh, really? I didn't check that. I didn't check.
Yeah, one of them's me.
What?
It's fine.
I usually check the Buzzsprout or not. Yes,
Buzzsprout.
The Buzzsprout where we upload it all. So I don't see where the individual reviews or anything.
Our podcast management service, Buzzsprout.
Yeah, great thing.
That wasn't a plug, but it does work pretty great.
So Ray, you are kind of upset from what I understand from the result of last night's.
Oh yeah, yep.
The
Stanley Cup final was last night, Game 7. Florida Panthers versus Edmonton Oilers. And unfortunately, the Oilers could not do it, but
couldn't hold
one
it up.
Hell of a fucking series, though.
What was the final score?
Final score was 2-1.
2-1. Okay,
2-1.
So it was very, very back.
Compared to the rest of the series, that was the lowest scoring game, which was fine because it was still a really, really solid game. But man, what a fucking series, though. Holy shit. Fucking Florida Panthers won the first 3 games, and then it looked very grim, very menacing for Edmonton. And Edmonton battled back and won 3 in a row to make it 3-3 and took it all the way to Game 7, which was amazing. And if they would have won, it would have been the first time – not the first time. It would have been the first time since 1949 that a Stanley Cup series has reverse swept in the favor.
Yeah, I thought it was in any sporting events because I know outside of that because I know in baseball you play it's best of 7.
Yep. World Series.
Basketball as well too, I believe.
Is it?
Yes. Okay, best of 7. So
yeah.
That was really cool. I think to see one team win 3 and then the other team win the next 3. So I mean, regardless if you were a Florida or Oilers fan, it was
fantastic.
That's cool that they did that. That was really really interesting.
Yeah, the game was solid. You were there for first 2 periods.
Yeah,
at least?
I was there for the first couple of periods, hanging out at the bar, watching some hockey.
That's right, and then
giving my opinion on how I.
Thank God you left when you did.
What I thought, yeah.
Luke, what do you think about this game so far?
Well, I think that guy's flame shirt in the background is cool. I also think there's sticks breaking and a lot of punches being thrown.
Sounds like a good game.
Sounds like you're right.
Sounds like you're correct.
Ray was a little inebriated to the point when I left, but I had some other stuff to get done at home, so I took off.
I was sweating out the sin today, man.
There was a guy there. Who was that? There was a guy there who just randomly in the bar who was like, "I got chicken wings and pizza. You guys can eat whatever you want." Did you know who that guy was?
I don't know him by name, but he was there for like the past couple games that we were watching there, and he's just a big hockey fan. He's friends with my buddy Frank, who also works at Dr. Jekyll's. So shout out to Frank if he ever sees this. But
he was wearing the Oilers jersey yesterday, right?
Frank was, yeah.
Yep.
He was wearing the Connor McDavid jersey.
Cool.
Yeah,
okay.
so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he's like, oh, from one hockey fan to the other. He's like, why don't you? He's like, we got some egg rolls over there and some stuffed chicken wings and pizza. And I was like, when did you walk in with all of this? I didn't even see anybody walk in with food.
There's a really
it was awesome.
If you're not from around here and you're watching this, or whenever date this is airing, it could be like 2093 for all I know. There's a place around here called Mai's Deli.
Oh man,
MAIS, which is downtown College Avenue on the corner by the train tracks of Richmond and College.
Yep.
And they have stuffed chicken wings. So basically, it's a full chicken wing, not the little half drumstick chunk that you normally get, but like the full actual chicken wing.
Full big bitch fucking chicken
and it's
wings.
like they cut it open and they stuff it with what I would describe as like egg roll stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
basically all the shit in the egg roll they put in a fucking chicken wing, and it's amazing.
Yeah, they put it in there and then they sew it back up, if you will, and cook it. And holy fuck,
It's so fucking
I think
good,
they're
man.
like, I mean, we ate them for free yesterday, but I think they're like,
I grubbed down on like 2 of them.
what are they, like $3 a piece normally, 3 or 4,
something like that.
I don't know.
You're getting
solid,
getting solid eats, man. Not to mention they are at they're at the Appleton Farmers Market, literally
On Saturdays.
every Saturday morning from 8 to 12.
if it is not raining.
They're still there. I mean, we went 2 weeks ago and it was raining.
I was gonna go
So.
2 weeks ago, but I didn't want to get up, so I just didn't. I just didn't want to.
You couldn't come up with a better excuse than that?
That's it. I
Jesus.
just,
I didn't want to. There was a
there it is.
fire outside. And
Nope,
I was
just
saving kittens
I
from trees.
did not want to get up at all.
That's fair. That's fair, man. We put in the work. Put in long hours.
I also got to call myself out for being a little bit of a liar too, because
Uh-oh.
now today is the 25th,
It is.
and last episode I had said I was going to do some Elden Ring Flash, and I was going to play the expansion, which for some reason on the last episode I said set because I was probably thinking about Pokemon cards. And I did not play the expansion yet. Here we are 4 days after release because I've been very busy.
Jeez.
I've been very busy,
Jeez.
and I lost my PC character, so I had to start over on my PlayStation.
Did you really?
Yeah, it's a story. So I had to start over on my PlayStation, so my PlayStation character is not quite up to it yet. I'm only like level 50 on PlayStation, and that's not even close to.
I was going to say, what did he say? You need like a level 100?
They recommended level 100, which
Yeah.
is like the bare minimum. So I'm hopefully by next weekend I'll be ready to play the expansion. So I'm trying to stay spoiler free, not watching anything. But I did spend money I don't need to spend on the. I got the Mesmere, the Shadow of the Erdtree boss, or
the special edition.
big enemy, which is I'll show on the screen probably right now. The collector's edition thing is really sick. If you're listening, go look it up. Mesmere collector's edition, Shadow of the Erdtree.
Man.
It's about 18 inches tall, red and black, which matches the shop. Super sick looking.
Hell yeah.
I forgot I ordered it a few months ago, to tell you the truth, and then when it got withdrawn from my bank account, I was kind of upset. And so I
You're
went.
like, oh fuck.
But then I went to the website and it said once orders shipped, that's it. So I got it.
No, you got it.
I got it. So that's cool.
So anyway, it's going up on Facebook Marketplace tomorrow.
Yeah, $5. No, it's probably, if anything, they probably like doubled since it came out.
Oh God,
I'm
easily.
sure they sold out.
Now that it's dropped, yeah, holy shit. But the reason why you were so busy and why you were crazy chaos, madness, run around, head chicken cut off, whatever.
Chicken head cut off.
But you were fucking pounding it out. Pounded it out,
baby.
On Saturday, right?
Saturday the 22nd.
What did you do on Saturday the 22nd?
So Saturday the 22nd, this is a really interesting thing because I don't know if any of you listeners or viewers out there know, But the only time I had ever done a tattoo outside of the shop was last year. Was that last year or was that January we did the...
That was...
Wasn't it November?
November.
Yeah, so it was last
Yeah,
year.
that was November.
Ray and I did a...
right before it snowed. It was like hella cold out.
Yeah, the Axe Throwing Pro-Am Competition 2023, which was at the Exhibition Center downtown. And there was a few hundred people there, for sure. But...
Oh, yeah, that was amazing.
So I got licensed to tattoo there, and I tattooed like back to back for 3 days. But anyways, that was like, a sporting event, if you will. But I ended up tattooing at, of all things, and it was new to me, a wedding party on Saturday the 22nd. So a few months ago, I tattooed a couple that were in here. We were talking really cool, and then one of them asked me if I had a brother, and I said yes, and he's like, I'm pretty sure I went to high school with him, and I said, oh, cool. Checked it out with my brother.
He's right across the hall. His name's Ray.
Right.
What's up, brother?
Checked it out.
No, real brother, though.
Checked it out. It was legit. So, then we just kept it going, and he said, hey, man, I'm getting married in a couple months. Do you want to tattoo at this wedding? And I said, I'd like to, but I don't know if that's legitimate.
Right.
Can you actually do that? Because I'm not going to throw my license away and all that.
Well, it's because you have to jump through a whole bunch of health code violations. Don't jump through
health code
violations.
Qualifications, requirements.
Yeah, requirements. That's the word I was going for.
So it was the city of Neenah, which is 10 minutes away from here. Mm-hmm. And I tried for weeks to get a hold of the health department there, and it took forever. And I pretty much all but gave up on it. But then a week before, they finally got a hold of someone and said, hey, we want you to come here and do the wedding.
Yeah. And
I said, all right, cool. So we did. They paid the fee for me. I didn't charge them anything to go there. And they set me up a table out in the little hallway outside of the reception area. And I tattooed the bride and the groom right after they got officially married.
Yeah.
If you will, while they came out, people were shaking hands and kissing babies. And all the other things.
Vote for me.
Vote for me. All the other things. And it went really, really well. I was there all night. Shout out to my brother Jim. Thank you for very, very much for sticking out through the night and putting out the vibe and helping me deal with drunk people. It was great. Every stereotypical thing you can imagine.
Oh, I believe it.
That I thought, this is what's going to happen at someone that's tattooing at a wedding. It happened.
I got this tattoo I was stationed in Korea.
Yeah.
Can you fix it?
Well,
no.
Not that. In the grand scheme of things, though, it was really cool. I got there, set up at about 1 p.m., and then I started doing tattoos around 3:30. Mm-hmm. And the last person that sat down in the chair to get something for the night was around 12:30. So
dang.
At past midnight.
God dang.
So it was back to back to back, no breaks. My brother just kept bringing me Diet Cokes and lemonades, which were my preference, which was awesome.
Hell yeah.
And it was really fun. I had a lot of different people, a lot of cool different stories.
That's a lot of setups and teardowns and madness.
I went through a box and a half of gloves.
Holy fuck.
Setting up, tearing down, of course. And one of the coolest things through the night was this, as I like to call, my most experienced citizen client.
Yeah, that's right. You told me that. And I was
she was great. Played. This woman was 88 years old.
Damn.
88 years old. It was her first tattoo ever. And I'll put there'll be pictures and stuff here and videos for the viewers that you can see. And was awesome. Her granddaughters got tattooed as well.
What a legend.
And it was just, she
88 years old.
88 years old.
Can we just dissect that for a second?
Yes, think about that. First of all, most of you watching or listening, including us, are probably not even going to make it anywhere near 88 years old.
I hope I don't.
And she did. And she decided, you know what, I'm 88. I'm going to get a tattoo at this wedding. Dude, that's what I'm going to do.
And that's just, what a fucking crazy turn of events you have to be 88 years old, not have something like that yet, and then decide at 88, this wedding in Neenah.
This is it. I think
this is where I'm getting at.
I think it was her granddaughters that were kind of egging her on, like, come on, Granny, do it, kind of thing.
88 years old and you gave into peer pressure now.
Right. I mean, what do you got to lose at that point? Like, you've done everything,
Pretty much.
She was great. I had a great time. It was awesome. A lot of cool stories were shared. A lot of fun. I drew up some flash sheets because the tattoos were on the very reasonably priced side. Mm-hmm. So I offered those, basically things that I could knock out, but it was great. I had no idea you could actually get permission to do such a thing, but you can. So
yeah.
this is an announcement out there to anybody listening that I will come to your bar mitzvah or your circus wrestling in your backyard, whatever is going on.
Your kid's graduation.
Kid's graduation. Wouldn't that be cool? Your kid
Your
is
child's
18.
bris.
Your child's bris. Your kid is 18, so you're adult now, if you will.
That's right.
Graduated high school, hopefully, and then you are eating ham sandwiches while them and their friends are getting cool little tattoos.
That's right.
It could happen. It could happen.
Your daughter's quinceanera.
So
Never mind. That means they're 15.
Is it? Yes, 15.
15.
Yeah.
Yep.
So get a hold of me or us if you see these clips and videos and you think, you know what, that's something I want.
There you go.
They also had really good cupcakes there. A
Nice.
lady came out who felt bad for me apparently. And
Local cupcakes?
No, I don't think is it local? Are these local?
Are these local?
I don't think they were local. But she brought it out and they tasted like, do you know those, well, every season, the Little Debbie Easter cakes, Christmas tree cakes.
Oh, yeah.
Like those wax coated,
Oh,
like wax frosting.
man. The ones that will give you diabetes?
Yes. they had those. They tasted like those, but if
Wait,
they
the
were
ones that are on like every front table in Walmart?
yeah,
whenever
they're
the seasons
individually
change?
wrapped. There's like 6 in a box.
Yes.
Or whatever. Yeah,
Yes.
right.
Okay.
They were like those, but if they were made at an actual bakery, like a local bakery,
Ooh.
they were like, not like, didn't taste like.
I was hoping that you would say Manderfields.
No, dude, Manderfields is holy fuck, dude. You can't.
Fucking shout out to Manderfields, man.
Manderfields.
That is the local fucking like legendary bakery.
The greatest, and I'm not even joking when it comes.
It's not an
I know.
exaggeration.
Last episode, I talked about a Tim Hortons, which is a donut place,
Mm-hmm.
Canadian place. On all I tour traveling and everything I've done, I have eaten at a lot of bakeries, a lot of breakfast places.
Oh, same.
And no exaggeration, Manderfields here in Appleton, Menasha area, stomps any of those.
100%.
Period. End of story. It
Yep.
doesn't. I don't care. I've had donuts in Asia. It doesn't matter. Manderfields.
Damn.
End of story.
I had I got my son's first birthday cake done by them, and it was just I think because his birthday is in October, so he's like a fucking spooky baby.
Spooky baby.
Spooky baby. So we got like the like the 1-year-old like smash cake that you get made.
Oh, sure. They bash.
It's basically just made for your kids to just go
Yeah.
fucking pop and just fucking explode.
Right.
It's like every fucking picture you've ever seen of like a kid with a cake all over their face. Like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, he's so cute.
He doesn't know how to eat.
Look at it. And then just like fucking
It's just whipped cream.
plastered with fucking chocolate. No, we got it done there, and I was like, hey, it's for my son's 1-year-old birthday, his first birthday, and we have like a spooky theme fucking thing, and I'm like, can you just do like some Halloween shit on there, dude? It was amazing. It was amazing.
So
and I'll put up a picture because I still have the picture of it.
Okay,
but
cool.
I was like, God damn! I was like, you guys really shoved this much fucking detail into like some fucking birthday cake that my kid's gonna just smash his face into.
So you just gave free reign, like just
Yeah.
Halloween spooky shit.
Yeah, because they were
Knock
like,
it out.
they even said they were like, oh, we got like a limit on like what we can do for like details and blah blah blah.
Oh, right. They're
For
not
like
gonna-
for this price
They're
point.
not going to paint you a picture.
And
for-
the price
yeah.
point was not bad at all. They're super fucking like affordable. Like they don't. I mean, you can get like the crazy fancy shit that they offer, but
Like the cake boss.
the cake boy.
Oh, my sister Laura. I'm pretty sure he doesn't
She
have
picked
a
raspberries when she was 6. Can you
Fond-
put some raspberries in it?
fondant.
Fondant. Is that edible? Yeah,
Oh,
and yes, it is edible.
Yeah, it is.
But no, they fucking crushed it. Like the cake was like way more than what they described too. And so then I opened it, I was like, damn, dude. I'm like, you got like fucking everything on this, and you literally only still charged me like the base price.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, we can just put happy birthday. We don't put like the name on it. We can put like some of this shit on there. And when I opened it, it was like the full package deal, and they still only charged me like base price.
Super reasonable.
Super reasonable.
That's what's
and their
up.
donuts are fucking banging, dude.
Yeah, dude. Triple chocolate's
So
one of
good.
my favorites.
Didn't we bring our homie Griffin there?
Yes. Shout out to Griffin if you're listening, watching. Which
I know he is.
You probably
I know
are.
he is.
Shout out.
Miss you, bro.
We took you. He's from California,
California.
and we took him out to some of the local spots. And Manderfields, he agreed, was like, holy fuck, dude.
I think the second he got off the plane, I think we just brought him to Milwaukee Burger Company.
We did. He had.
And then I
it was like
showed
an
him-
hour after he got here.
Yeah. And then I showed him the gloriousness of the size of our Bloody Marys.
It had an entire Cornish hen on the
Dude.
straw.
I also have a picture of that, so that's going up too.
That's going to go up too.
Oh, it had
Didn't know it for real though. It had
chicken
chicken
wings.
wings and an egg. I remember it had a whole egg on
those
it.
eggs were dope.
Yeah.
It had the fucking hard-boiled eggs. I had chicken wings. I had fucking cheese, sausage, fucking I don't know, like what'd you say, Cornish game hen?
That was just being stupid. But
you can get them with
an
that
entire
like
game
legitimately a rotisserie chicken in them. Somebody like had like it had like a slider burger on that thing too.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah,
it did.
It was bomb. I had like a full meal and then a drink in a glass. It was great.
To put it easier, it was crazy nice. We'll say that. It was crazy nice.
Mad stupid nice, bro.
Unequivocally bussin'.
That's right. It was bussin'.
My lord, shoots, scores in the sink next to the dirty filter, which
That's
I'll
fine.
probably never move, but that's okay.
That's fine.
So
We'll just burn it down. Where the fuck did we start at this? Oh, weddings.
weddings.
We went to Manderfields and then just coasted.
The funny thing about this wedding too is that it was a hall. I don't know if you've ever been. It's called the Bridgewood Resort in Neenah.
No, but from the pictures you showed me, and
So-
then, Alex told me that she'd been there too. So
Did
said
she
it-
know that friend? That
Yes,
Did you
she
bring- okay.
immediately knew who you were talking about.
So
but she's. I literally showed her the one picture you sent to me of you tattooing some dude, and then she goes, "Oh yeah, that's blah 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 blah." I was like,
oh.
"Oh, good. I'm glad you know what it is because I wasn't listening." So
Yeah, you're right. So they had me set up in a weird way where it was like a hall looking thing, and you'll probably have seen the photos already. But
oh yeah,
so it was like a hallway looking thing, and they had reception hall on one side and reception hall on the other, and then way down at the end was a regular hotel. So there was people walking back and forth all night, checking it out. There was one lady I remember that was like, "Are those real tattoos? Are those real?" And I looked
What the
around.
fuck
I thought
else
she was.
would they be?
I thought she was joking. I looked around and I was like, "Look at all the stuff I have out here, and my carts and all these cleaning supplies and my What do you mean?" Of course, but I mean it is kind of ridiculous.
it's all henna.
But it was awesome because one wedding party, the music tastes as the night went on were drastically different.
Oh really?
So on one side, and I could hear it leaking through the walls on both sides. One side at one point was playing Gangsta's Paradise by
Nice.
Coolio.
Okay.
And then the Chicken Dance was playing simultaneously at the at the other one, which made it even better. Then Tupac at some point.
Oh, there you
too,
go.
Which was
There you go.
Yeah, it was cool.
I love white people weddings are the best.
It was yes. Yeah.
It's just everything. It's all over the board. It's like the greatest hits, and then Chicken Dance and Cupid Shuffle.
Cupid. How many legs
And
can you put in and out at the same time?
Yeah.
yeah. All that kind of stuff.
Oh, it's always bumping the jams. But yeah, fucking Cupid Shuffle, man. That's every white person's wedding.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking insane. No.
Somehow, some way, too.
Yeah, we're gonna show these guys off too.
Somehow, some way, I got out of there too without getting caught in. If anybody, you probably get caught in those conversations with a really, really drunk person,
that
and
never end.
And if you're sober, it's the worst thing ever.
Because you're too drunk to pick up on social cues.
Yeah, you don't
You're
understand.
like, well, I should probably. Or you're making the motion.
You're
to
eyeballing
go.
past them, okay, yep.
You're
yep.
literally grabbing your stuff, yeah, well, woof, it's getting late,
Yeah.
and then they're just like,
slapping your knee, if you will.
so my cousin did this thing one time, and you're like, ma'am, stop.
Yes.
You want to
Stop.
just want to grab them by the face and be like, please notice that I'm trying to leave.
Yeah. So I didn't run into any of that. My brother Did he run?
My
brother kind of ran interference with everybody,
Oh,
which
thank
was great,
Christ.
which was awesome. But then when I left and we were packing up our stuff, the hall was pretty much empty, and then there was a couple drunk people in the parking lot. But somehow I
no one's shocked.
circumnavigated all of them, and not one person.
Dude,
It was great.
you Barry Sanders did?
I did Barry Sanders.
Fucking boom.
I did. Slashed through the path.
That's right.
Made my way.
So that's why everyone needs that one asshole friend that's not afraid to be like, we're leaving.
Stop.
Stop talking.
right. Yeah.
Well, I have to go now, so the conversation's over.
Yeah.
Everyone needs that one asshole friend that does that. Or You just need to learn to not have shame and Irish the fucking goodbye out of the whole situation and not feel bad when you leave.
Yeah.
I don't have that I don't have that in me to do that. I have to give everyone a bye hug and all that shit.
You take forever to say bye to people
I
because
do.
you know everybody. Which, at the wedding, a guy that used to work with Ray at Walmart way back just was there for some reason because he picked up our card
Every time.
and looked and was like, just Ray.
I used to get yelled at constantly by people or people that I used to date all the time. They're like, we can't ever fucking go anywhere because you know everybody.
You just talk forever.
I'm like, I'm not going to be rude. You know, if somebody says hi, I'm going to say hi and do the stupid small talk that I don't like making now, but
Biggie Smalls.
I'm going to do it anyway.
Biggie Smalls talk.
Biggie Smalls talk. But yeah, fuck it. So the wedding was pretty lit, huh?
It was cool, man. Thank you everybody listening or watching who was at that wedding. I really, really appreciate you guys. That was really fun. It was great.
Hell yeah.
And
shout out to 88-year-old
shout out
lady.
to 88. I do not remember her name at all, so I feel terrible. But
well, if she ever watches this, I mean, she's got a tattoo now, so maybe she's into podcasts.
Right.
But,
next logical step.
I
have a tattoo now. I should probably start listening to podcasts.
yeah.
Yeah, like that. That's what the type of demographic people are.
Soon she'll be ordering Walmart groceries online and never leaving the house, just like we do.
That's right.
No, I still like going grocery shopping. So that's pretty much why you haven't been.
No, I haven't had time. I was drawing stuff for
Ring.
that, going back and forth for that, and that was a lot. That was a lot of preparation.
Oh, as soon as that green light was like go, you were like,
Well, I want to fuck anything up for them because I was just like, man, I don't want to screw anything up here because these people, this is
because then you look like an idiot.
Right. Well, it's a very special day for them, of course.
Yeah.
And I appreciate them even giving me the shot to do it. So it was fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had zero time to talk or do anything with anybody. I was
dude, you were
busy. Lines of people were waiting, signing up.
I remember I came in here that morning actually, because I was off that weekend or whatever. But then I came in that morning and I'm watching you running around like crazy, and I was like, "Do you need help with anything?"
Yeah. Oh yeah, when you brought.
Yeah, I brought Riot in, and I was like, fucking all right. Do you need help with something? Well, meanwhile, I'm chasing my kid all around the shop because he's 2.5 and he's losing his mind. But that's the price you pay.
That is the price you pay.
It's the penance that we have to pay for. I don't know, being insane kids ourselves.
Insane, wicked kids.
Wicked. But yeah, man, fucking that's pretty bomb ass though that you did that.
It was.
It's got to be like that's a cool experience.
Yeah, it was. And I look forward to doing more. So hopefully it happens, and I look forward to hopefully all of you guys out there listening and watching to come to our next Smash Fest event, which I had also hinted on last episode, but that's going to be up soon.
Yep, we just got to nail down dates and times and make sure our boy Chad at Locally Sauce can come hang out with us. That's who we were trying to interview today, but he was busy as fuck. So I was like, "Good for you, man."
Figured we'd
catch you next time.
Figured we'd catch him in between a break, but
no such luck.
And no such luck. It was people after people after people.
We're gonna have to get a hold of his booking agent and
his PR.
Our people's gonna have to contact his people, just nail down a time.
Which means me and you, because we don't have any.
We don't have people.
That's right.
I mean, we're good people.
We're good. According to my people, you don't have people.
Oh, but yeah. So these fucking things came in. I got super hyped.
Oh shit! I forgot I was gonna do it. Oh well, that's okay.
But anyway, so I got a little fun time thing. So Luke and I got us made into Funko Pops, and now we have representatives.
Yeah, very accurate. I mean, this guy's a lot thinner than I, but very accurate. Very, very accurate.
I couldn't change the body size.
Yeah, I think it's just all Pops are
they're pretty much standard, unless they're like, all the custom ones anyway. But anyway, I included a mug of beer and a hockey stick in my hand. Mm-hmm. My beard is so big that I just fall over all the time.
Yeah,
if you notice, I just look like a beard with legs.
A beard with legs.
It looked like the fucking Bobby Ferguson from
Gary Ferguson.
Ferguson from regular show.
Oh,
GBF.
GBF. Yes, from regular.
You mean your name's not Giant Beardy Face? Yeah, dude, I'm like literally like falling the fuck over.
It falls over all the time, and his hat falls off, and it probably will during this episode.
At least one time, yeah. But it's funny because the hat falls off, and I'm bald anyway. So
that's cool.
It's accurate.
So if you ever wanted to have your own Handsome Devil action figures, now is the time to order some yourself because we're not selling them.
Because I can't afford these things at $30 a pop. So
That's right. That's right.
You get them customized, and it's a super cool fucking process too. Because I put a controller and a microphone in his hand. Not to mention, I should have got it, but you can also put there's an option to put like a familiar, so like a cat or a dog next to you.
Yeah, in
but
addition to the two things in the hands.
Yeah. So it's like your pop, and then like your cat or dog like next to you.
Mm-hmm.
And there was an option for a black cat, so I could have put Eco there.
Yeah, that would have worked out.
Ico. Your Kiki meow.
I was tattooing somebody one time and didn't correct him because, I mean, who cares?
Right.
But they were like, "What's your cat's name?" And I went, "Ico." And they went, "Oh, Psycho, that's a cool name."
Psycho?
Yeah.
You'd be like,
so
sometimes.
Just
yeah.
went. It's a cat.
That's all cats, I think.
It's a cat.
It's a
The other day, someone told me they had like a pretty gnarly scar on their leg. What's the bite marks? And I was like, "What? What happened there?" And they're like, "Oh, my mom's cat is so stupid." I said, "Oh," and I heard the story, and it was it hated everybody except her. It was super mean.
What did she call it?
What was the cat's name?
She goes, "That fat bitch."
Boss Hog. Boss Hog.
From the description, it's a very fucking accurate name. Too.
Yeah.
It was on that cat. Like, wasn't she like he was like that fat bitch fucking.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. I don't know, but it was great. It was great.
It's so good. Holy fuck. That was a gnarly fucking scar too.
It was.
She was like, check that out. I was like, holy fuck.
Pretty legit for
that is a cat. That is a cat with some girth on
that
it.
That is
to do that kind of damage.
Girthy hog attacking. Girthy hogs.
Girthy hogs. God damn. Yeah, dude, fuck. Man, I don't know. I know some people like cats, but I very rarely do. I am like super into cats.
I like mine, but well, I mean, everybody has, of course, a bias, but if my cat was an asshole, I'd get rid of him. I just don't. I don't want. If there's any pet that's just going to be like, don't look at him in the eye. Don't touch him at this angle. No. You can't touch
him at this angle.
You can't touch him when he's on furniture.
You got to come at him with a 45 degree.
Yeah, all that shit. It's why even have a pet that's just going to fuck people up?
Yeah, but cats
stupid.
are like that though.
Like, most of them are,
dogs,
but my cat loves everybody and doesn't care. He comes
that's
running to the door when people come over.
I've like very rare do I have cats that I enjoy their company and they enjoy the company of me. But my girlfriend's cat is fucking awesome, but he's such a fucking asshole. Like he'll just crawl up on you and like no matter where you are, and if you're laying down, he's like, "Oh, it's an open invitation. Cool, I'm gonna lay on you."
Yep.
No matter how you're laying, like I'll be laying on my side and he'll like just perch like on my hip, and I'm like. And then if you move, he gets mad at you.
Yep.
And you're like, dude, fuck you. Like, I was here, and then you crawled on me, and you don't expect me to fucking move after this? And then her other cat, Freya, is like this big, like, fluffy fucking matriarch of the house where she's like, you're not going to fucking touch me unless I want you to. And if you, like, move a chair too fast, she's like, poof, like, gone. Like, just fuck you.
Out.
Yep, she's out. But she's awesome. She's like the fucking coolest cat, though. Because when she does want you to chill, like, she's pretty chill. But yeah, bro.
So I think we should cut to our commercial break here. Give a shout out to our homies. Cut to our commercial break. So
absolutely, man.
We're gonna roll that now.
Webbs Handyman Service, veteran owned and operated. Give them a call for all your shit. Fix it or fuck off.
All right, we're back here, returning from the commercial, which you just watched, with our special guest, entrepreneur, minesweeper champion of the world, jet ski champion of the world, twice. Also beat Joey Chestnut in at least 4 hot dog eating contests that we know of, but he was dismissed for some reason, so you probably haven't heard of him.
Disqualified chess champion beating Bobby Fischer.
Bobby Fischer, at least. It's my man. We've known each other since we were 6 years old. My man, Bully Vegas over here.
Boom. Yeah, there he is.
There he is.
What's going on, man?
Not much. Just getting to sit here with you fellas for the first time and just waiting for those comments to come in and be like, you guys' show's way better without this guy.
Yeah, I mean, was the plan originally.
Yeah, it's debatable.
I mean, it's making you guys look good by comparison, I assume, so...
Huh? It could be.
Well, we are pretty fucking ugly, so
Nah, you guys are great.
We started the show off tonight with Ray wearing that Casey Jones mask, and
it's all downhill from there. So
it's absolutely downhill from there.
we started at the top, and now we're just coasting.
Hey,
So that's
started
fine.
at the top, right?
That's right.
Top at the right. So this guy here, too, is the other half of Leaders of Lost, for those of you that know of our music. He was in the van when the Canada story happened. He was
Yeah.
also in the van when, or not in the van, in the hotel room. Maybe you remember, was that New Mexico with the, I got sheets Padre, bro?
I honestly, I can't remember. There were so many stops, so many hotel rooms, so many dirty floors.
In the Juggalo world, man. That's what it was. And then Gino breaking the bed, the Chris Benoit.
That was 100% in Colorado.
Yeah, okay.
You needed an alternator on the van.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then we were
I
stranded.
told you. Remember, we were on the van,
100%.
and like he was towing us. We were in the van on the ramp.
Yes.
On the thing. Yeah, that was really safe.
I made myself shorter.
You made yourself shorter.
There we go. Works
Compressed
good.
your spine, or got worse posture.
Well, either way.
So
I wanted you so badly to tell the Ezek story from like.
oh,
last week.
we can tell the Ezek story. So Danny Diablo, aka Lord Ezek, we were on tour with him, and he. I was really tired. You'll remember this when I get into it here. I was really tired, and so we pulled over to some sort of convenience center, and I was really fucking tired. So because I drove all the time, so I leaned back and started kind of dozing off.
Oh, yep.
Moments later, I heard.
He's instantly like,
It
"Yep."
was in North Carolina.
Okay, see, he remembers.
shit.
He remembers all these kinds of details. I'm like, I don't know, but he's whatever. So
I can see it in my head.
suddenly I heard pop 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 pop, and I was like, we're getting fucking shot at. Where this is it, whatever. Turns out, he thought it would be funny to buy Roman candles inside of the convenience center and just shoot him at the van, which already shooting fire at the van is just not a good idea.
I think it was him in Panic.
Yeah.
I think.
I don't remember. It might have been Panic, but for sure. I mean, he was there.
Yeah.
But I don't remember. It might have been the same one too, where that homeless guy was outside, and then he went and bought him like a turkey dinner stock foam thing.
See those details I don't remember.
Yeah. Well, whatever. But that was North Carolina, though.
100%.
Okay. So yeah, that.
So we ended up like popping you with fucking.
Yeah, and
the side of the van with
he's
Roman
just
candles and
Lord.
shit.
He's just having the time of his life.
He's laughing so hard, like
And I don't know if you guys out there listening and watching don't know who Dan Diablo or Lord Ezek is.
Oh man,
He's terrifying.
Google him, and the
Google him.
first image is. It's more intimidating, but he's a really nice guy, like super
if,
nice guy.
If he's cool with you,
Yeah,
he's
he's
a really
super
nice
nice
guy.
guy.
This is a guy that shaves his head with like a machete in the mirror. I'm dead serious.
This is I mean, from me and from where I met him and my experience with him, he was super nice, super like did everything.
He was.
He
gave
bought
it-
us movie tickets. He bought us food.
John Carter. We saw John
yeah.
Carter when
And
that
then-
came out.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Mhm.
Yeah, and then we sat in the movie theater again because we really didn't have anything to do, and we just watched whatever movie was next up because we were in the middle of like I think it was like Cedar Rapids, Iowa, or something like
See,
that.
I don't remember that.
Super
That's the
tiny,
stuff.
small city in Iowa, and it's us, Danny Diablo, Panic, Lord Willen. Lord Willen's like this super big dude. He's got the Rhode Island accent.
Oh,
He's
shit.
like he's super large guy, super nice.
He was probably like my size now, but
Oh,
back
really?
then I thought he was huge because I was like 80 pounds skinnier back then.
damn.
But yeah.
We're walking through this mall in Iowa, and if you can think of it, you probably saw what we saw, but there was just old people walking around like doing their mall walks. There's like people trying to do their family shopping, and then comes in a whole group of like hoodlum dudes,
Just a bunch of fucking degenerates.
tattoos everywhere. And this is like 2011, 12.
No, because 12 or 13, one of the
Okay,
two.
so
One
like
of the two.
12 or 13. In this time and area, tattoos were not too looked great upon or whatever.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I mean, they're pretty accepted
But
now,
The
but
but
stigma was still
a decade
pretty
ago,
high.
they were still.
But now it's like throat pieces are like coffee shop acoustic guitar guys that will read poetry to your girlfriend.
Yeah, you are no
Like-
more John Mayers. You're getting
No.
throat pieced.
Yeah,
coffee
and so
shop
like
kids.
Yeah, pretty
back
much.
then it's like you saw us and they were like, why are they here? We need to call the police or whatever. Like we were getting so many stares and we're just like laughing, having fun, trying to bide our time.
Biker mice from Mars walking in is what it
dude,
was.
Oh,
I
fuck.
loved Biker Mice from
Fucking
Mars.
A, dude.
Yeah.
I loved it.
I saw something earlier today about that. I don't know. Whatever.
They need to
Yeah,
remake that. is what
but
they
yeah,
need to do.
we were Motley Crue, if you want to say.
There it is.
Yeah,
Motley.
Motley.
yeah. I don't know where we're going because I got ADHD.
I don't know. No, that story.
Oh, dude,
we're telling the
so do
story
we, it's
about
fine.
John Carter.
Yeah, and then we sat in the movie theater. waited again, watched another movie. I can't even remember what movie that was, but I was probably thinking like,
I don't
man.
I don't remember at all. I don't remember what it was at all too. But no, I just remember walking into the hotel room that one night.
Oh yeah.
And he was shaving. He was like, "What do you guys want to eat?" And he was shaving his head with like a full ass machete. And then he was like, "I want a pizza. What do you guys want?"
I'm pretty sure it was a straight razor.
Yeah, it was
Large.
It was for sure like porno-sized wiener.
No, okay,
'cause it was
I'll give you Crocodile Dundee at best.
Yes.
straight
I mean,
up-
okay, it wasn't
You
Danny
call that a-
Trejo. Like
No.
You call that a
12
knife?
feet. No, nothing like
it
that.
was
Yeah.
more
Fucking
like
Bowie
that.
knife.
But yeah,
Okay.
it was definitely like, whoa, never saw anybody do that before in my life. But then we got pizza. I'm pretty sure
We did.
It was cool.
Right.
There you go.
Right, and he was nice. He gave us extra gas money, and then we might go to the next show, and
This is also
he
the
might
guy.
strangle a guy or two, which actually happened. But
Everything-
That's on that other guy.
Allegedly, it might have allegedly happened.
Everything I've heard about him is always
Dude,
like
he's a good guy.
he's the
He was.
nicest
He
fucking
was.
dude, but he's
Or
that
is,
guy
I
you
should
just
say.
He's
you
prob-
just don't fuck with.
I mean, that goes for anybody though.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
honestly, like when it's business time, it's business time.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
if somebody's disrespecting you and your people or whatever, you got to handle your business. You
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
get your money, whatever it is, and especially in that world of like
Oh, yeah.
musicians and stuff. If promoters are stiffing you, whatever, you got to do what you got to do. But
We could.
to people he knows and everything, I'm sure everybody that knows him personally and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I just toured with him once. I don't like hang out with him or anything. But
Yeah,
he
we
was-
were with him for like
Yeah.
maybe like 5-6 weeks.
yeah, but
something
he's
like that.
very, very super nice guy. Like laugh, joke, cool dude.
Hell yeah. I only have one Ezek story, and that's when I saw it was at the Rumble in Chicago. Scarhead played, and if anybody doesn't know who Scarhead is, Ezek, Danny Diablo. Ezek's the vocalist for Scarhead.
Brush up on your hardcore, folks.
Dude, fucking awesome. But it was at the Subterranean in Chicago, so it's like that 2-layered venue. So
Yeah.
you can like stand down at the bottom, otherwise you can stand up, and there was like a balcony at top where you're like looking down at the stage.
Balcony off top.
And off top.
Yeah.
But so Scarhead was playing. They were the last band. I think they were the last band of day 2 for the Rumble. And I remember being up top because I was like, man, I don't really want to die. Like I'm good. I sat through like a whole day of moshing. I'm good. I'm tired. And we were watching them, and they had just got done with one of their songs, and I don't remember what the fuck this dude was like on about, but he's standing in front of the stage and he's looking at Ezek, and he goes, "Hey man," and he's just like talking to him, and he's just like, "What?" And he's like, "Oh, you got to cool, man. You got to be such a bitch." And he's like, and I just remember him going, "What did you say?" And we're all standing up top going, "Oh no!"
Yeah.
And he goes,
Yeah.
and we both looked at each other. I was like, "Oh no, this is gonna be bad." And he goes, "You don't have to be a bitch about it." And Ezek just stopped, cocked back, and blasted him in the fucking face, like just
Yeah,
straight up
no
punched the
question.
shit out of him. And then Scarhead basically jumped off the stage, and I believe their guitar player like popped somebody with their fucking with his guitar, like straight up like fucking hit him, and went, "Fuck Chicago, we're out," and they left. And I was like,
Sounds accurate.
well, there it is. So,
I do have to say though,
but you got to stand on business. So I mean, I get it.
he
That's-
literally had the coolest clothes I've ever seen. Like
He
every
did-
day.
well,
Oh,
'cause-
yeah, dude.
Like
'cause
every day, he had
he
the coolest shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
that
he
guy's got
fresh
fucking-
ass gear from like 7th letter.
Oh,
and, like,
yeah.
all those
Like his
graffiti.
DMS jacket is probably one of the coolest
Yeah.
jackets. Or
Oh,
best
his
I've
fucking-
ever
his
seen.
cut?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
so cool.
Oh yeah, dude.
Like
so
it
I
is.
just wanted one of those
It
shirts.
is one of the coolest.
Yeah.
Man, always had the coolest clothes, coolest shoes. That dude's got style.
I
bro.
think Mars would always talk about it too. He's like, man, he always had like, he's got clothes still in plastic, like sitting in his
Dude, he
closet.
did.
If Mars is like noticing that you have style and you can dress well,
Right.
That's saying something. Because
Oh, yeah.
Mars seriously is one of the best dressed dudes. Like
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Every day I think I see
Yeah.
him with a new outfit, but it always matches from
Yep.
from shoes to hat.
he'll even,
Right.
we were even on tour. It was like in Denver, and he was looking at furniture and stuff like this.
Oh yeah,
ju-
the marshmallow couch.
just
Holy
just
shit.
to match his shit.
Holy shit,
Like
the
he goes, oh
marshmallow.
yeah, this would match all this stuff.
And I was like,
Mars, you know
you're-
I like you, man. We're all good.
you're gonna buy our couch to match your shirt.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Like
Wacky.
Yeah, he
Wacky.
like this. Like we're just trying to find like money to eat, money to hopefully go
yeah,
home and like
And he's like, I want to buy
and
this couch.
live for the next month or two, like until we go out on the road again or whatever. And this dude is like home good shopping, like looking for stuff to eat.
So we will.
I got to find this end table.
I mean, in the
Yeah.
future, I'm sure. Last I saw, Danny Diablo was the
At
Hate
the
Breed
Terror
Terror
Show.
show. I saw him
Yeah.
in the Milwaukee area. So maybe I'll hit him up and maybe we will have him as a guest on the show,
Oh
and
man, that'd be amazing.
him and Ray can talk fucking hardcore and shit. And
for days.
I don't know tons, but that would be cool. So
Oh, fuck yeah.
probably I'm sure we can set that up.
Oh, that'd be amazing. Yeah, that would be ideal. I would fucking lose my mind.
So all that other crazy shit.
Mhm.
I know there was some crazy shit that happened to you today.
Mhm.
You sent me a text message earlier. I didn't read it, but something about I don't know, but I want to hear it now.
I don't think it's crazy. It's just
Or it's really funny. You're just
yeah, it's just a stupid thing to happen to you, just something dumb. So when I was on the way, because this has no relevancy to anybody's life but mine, so this is just minor details that
dude,
don't
doesn't
fucking
matter.
This podcast is literally just
So, like-
minor details.
So I got off of work, had a quick run home, grabbed some stuff, had to grab dog food, had to bring it over. So I did all that. So I have my other dog, my female dog, in the passenger seat. She's an American Bully. She's got the cropped ears, she's got the big head, all that stuff. And then she's chilling out of the passenger side window. My kid's playing Switch in the back seat, so I'm just driving, like, probably mad at everything else on the planet, as a dad does as he's driving, you know.
Can confirm.
And then I'm hearing these noises. I'm on that right where Lawrence and that hill dives down. You know what I mean?
Lawrence is a local college around here.
Yeah,
for
Oh,
people
you
that
like
don't know.
like Law Street?
like on Law, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm in the left lane to turn onto that, I don't know, college.
Whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
And the guy's in this lane. I'm hearing noises, so I thought it was my kid making noises. I'm like, shut up. I'm like, stop.
Like a
Chill out.
person making sound effects.
yeah,
Shut up
really-
before I backhand you.
No, like not like that, but
Well,
like,
I know.
really like, yo, I'm trying to drive here kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I like glance in my peripheral, and there's this like grown man who's probably our age, maybe a little bit older.
Like 30s for
like
sure.
30s, probably early 40s.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
barking at my dog. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, I texted you word for word. You can read it after
did-
this story.
I knew I took a drink at the wrong time.
I would
But-
look at it right
Fuck.
now, but
but it wasn't even like DMX barking or anything. It was like this dude just like,
was he?
like, I'm not even kidding. And I'm like, and I look over and he's just still doing it. My dog's like looking
Was-
at it.
was
was it the full head tilt? Like the
Yes. it
Was the
it
guy
like-
was the guy by himself, or was he in the passenger
I couldn't
seat
see
yelling?
anybody
or
else, but I don't know, man. He had like sunglasses on. He looks like one of those guys who has the like neon green nose, like sunblock stuff.
Oh,
Okay,
but he
like a
didn't
lifeguard.
Yeah, but he didn't have that. Yeah.
just spinning his whistle back and
Yeah.
forth.
Like
yeah.
if you've ever seen, you ever watched the Goldbergs? Like,
Oh,
you
okay.
I've
know-
never seen it. I
okay,
don't
so
know about
the creator Evan Gold, I think his name's Evan Gold. Probably not, but whatever guy's creator, he has like
Yeah.
his little kid portion of it after. He looks like an adult version of that guy. Like that's the best I can describe him.
Jesus.
But he was barking at my dog, like, and I was just thinking like, I'm an adult. I'd like to think, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
You know, only by age.
yeah, but like, who will bark at somebody else's dog on the road, especially one that looks like mine? Like my dogs are super nice and great, but like, why would you bark at somebody else's dog? Like, what is the best case scenario in this?
What are you
Like,
trying to achieve?
Yeah, what's he trying to get out of this? Like,
Is he-
yeah,
is he
Trying
trying
to
to
get
have a
trying
con-
to
yeah,
trying to get bit and then
conversation?
sue
yeah,
you or some shit.
I don't
Like-
get it, man. Like, it was just really dumb to me, and like in that microcosm of like that 15 seconds to a minute, I was so pissed off. I was just
Oh,
like,
absolutely.
Just because of
trying
how
to-
dumb it
yeah,
was.
trying to wrap
Yeah.
my head around it. Like, what grown person does this and then gets enjoyment out of it or whatever? But it was very stupid. Yeah, so if you know who that guy is or you are that guy, please reassess what you're doing to strangers and
Yes.
other people. Like, and that just is a pet peeve of mine in general, is other people with the main character syndrome or whatever.
Oh, we talked about
We
that
talked
last
about
time.
that too, yeah.
That
Yeah.
literally, you got. If you
Don't
guys
walk
talk
in
about
front
it,
of my
yeah.
camera shot.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
stuff like that. Like
We did
like
because we were
disrespect for people. You know what I mean?
a couple weeks ago. Ray and I were at a fair, and he's crazy nice at the darts, so I was filming him on filming darts, and these people walked in front of us. But so what? We're in public.
That's what happens.
That's what
Yeah.
happens.
That's what happens.
I'm
That's
not
what-
gonna go.
it's-
What the hell? Like,
no,
Right.
okay, you know. So
but like, what grown up barks at dogs?
Like,
man?
what the fuck?
Like that's like rule number one for my kids. I'm like, yo, don't bark at other
Yeah, no
people's
shit.
dogs. Don't go up to strange dogs.
I mean, that's
like,
something you would think you wouldn't even have to
No.
tell
I feel like
another human
that's-
being to do.
that is
Yeah.
that is a
Not to.
fucking thing that you should not have to tell somebody. Like, hey, don't
Yeah.
bark at a fucking dog.
Yeah, yeah,
Much less a dog that looks like yours.
yeah.
Well, plus
Well, I don't want to be that guy that like you know.
Well, right, no, but
enforces
it's
the
true.
stereotype,
It's true, but he knows all
if you
about
s-
it. It's
yeah, if you see a dog that looks like that, maybe
you think it's
fucking
gonna
don't.
rip your face
Yeah,
off, but that, I mean that's not
that goes
true.
for
But
like any
Right.
dog. Like even
Oh,
if it
yeah,
was like
any
a
dog.
golden retriever, I'm not going to go up to him, bark at it.
which realistically you're more likely to get bit
you
by
shouldn't.
anyway.
I mean, yeah, you shouldn't go up and pet anybody's dog either because you don't
Not
you have
at
no
all.
idea.
See, I'm that dumbass that does that shit though.
Even with the vest on when it says "Do not pet."
Well, I don't. No, I'm not that stupid. I don't.
All right,
I don't.
All right.
But if there's a dog in the back seat, and I'm like, "Ooh," and then literally everyone will be like, "Ray, you're an idiot. Don't do that."
Yo,
I can't help it. Dogs are cool.
Well, at least he didn't bark at it.
Yeah.
Not that time, I
Dumb.
guess.
Not that time.
Like I don't know, but now that guy's somewhere, and that's the effect that he has on people. Is we're
Fuck.
talking about it now.
He's still around.
now you guys know
Yeah.
that guy exists.
Yeah.
That's why we're doing this. Awareness.
Awareness.
Awareness for
Right.
idiots.
Yeah.
God damn. Some people are just so fucking dumb.
I
Well, what you were talking about, like the main character's fucking syndrome.
Yeah.
I swear to God, like anybody, I don't know. I don't want to get into like too much of like philosophy about like everybody has to be validated for living these days, but
Bro,
it kind
I
of
could
is
get
that
the
way.
show canceled in like 5 minutes.
Let's not do that.
I'm just saying. This is another time.
Trust me, whatever
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
saying, I'm going to
yeah,
agree with.
yeah.
But no, I can't stand that shit. Everybody's got to like put shit out there. It's like my opinion is fucking right and yours is wrong, and whatever I'm doing in this life is right, and I don't care. And I'm like, yeah, but you still gotta fucking come correct. You know, like
Yeah,
don't
right.
don't do
It's just-
that shit.
It's like whatever you believe, whatever, but have respect for people.
Exactly.
And like
Exactly.
public spaces and whatnot. Like
No, yeah. When
Yeah.
you're back in your private whatever,
Yeah.
run your household how
do
you
whatever
want,
the fuck
Yeah.
you want.
cut your lawn how you want, all that shit. Drive a car how you want, whatever. Well, not drive it how you want because you got to
Yeah,
follow
please follow the
Obey
rules of
the
the
rules
road.
of
right. Well, I'm
Yeah.
saying like the style or whatever,
Yeah.
if you will. But
driving style, like Tokyo drifting and like.
but
Oh,
those
fuck
styles.
yeah.
no, I'm talking about like the physical car itself.
Oh, yes,
like I
yes.
think this
Oh,
looks
yeah.
cooler. Well, okay, cool,
Yeah.
good for you.
Yeah.
Just but
Conduct
yeah,
yourself
like when you're,
properly.
we all got to live with each other, so just
No shit.
It's not what clowns are about.
stop. It's not what. Stop hanging out. You said pet peeve before, and this reminded me. This story is awesome.
Oh no.
In 9th grade, and he's gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. In 9th grade,
Oh,
we were
dude. Yeah.
we had an English class, and it was the second day.
Can I set the premise?
Sure,
first?
sure,
Okay,
go right ahead.
So
All right, set the tone.
I guess growing up, I
Tone Loc.
wasn't like the scholar of a kid, whatever. You know, you could say I missed my fair share of school. you know
Scholar
what I
he
mean?
is now.
So
Published
I missed,
in 14 languages.
I missed the first day of 9th grade, and then probably a lot of 9th grade after that. But
Yeah,
just-
I
Wait,
could-
ninth grade, freshman year?
yes,
Yep.
sir.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like
Well,
I'm
that means
pretty
you went to East with me.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
pretty
Yeah,
sure.
okay,
Like
yeah.
my
he went to every school.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Well,
sure
yeah,
my
I
mom
mean-
picked up everybody that we hung out with at that time, dropped everybody else off at school,
Except
and I was
for you.
like, "Nah, see you guys. I'm going home."
Yeah, you
Except
didn't.
for
say.
you.
yeah, I straight up
So-
just went home.
So this is day 2 of freshman year, and we had an English class, and the teacher, I don't know if
Wait,
Miss,
who'd you have for
Miss
English?
T-Tart. I don't know if you remember her.
Teach- Oh, okay, yeah.
So was
I didn't have her, but yeah.
pretty. Okay, she was. What are you? Probably like 60s,
Bro,
you
I
think?
don't know. 60s. She had gray hair.
Okay,
So-
but we were like 15 at the time,
okay,
so like
yeah.
she could have been like 45,
Bro, I'm 36.
I'm
and I got
saying
gray
she
hair.
had to have been 50, 60.
50
bro.
something,
Okay.
50 something for
50,
sure.
60s, bro.
But I tell you, for like even back then, I mean, I don't know. No disrespect, man. I don't know if she's even
I am
around
having a hard
anymore. or
time
She was an
whatever.
awesome
picturing her.
teacher.
She was a great teacher, but
As a young lad,
as a young lad, we were like
it's pretty nice.
pretty nice.
Pretty nice on the
You know-
eyes.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Pretty
having a
nice.
hard time picturing her for some reason.
She,
I didn't
believe
have her.
I believe that was her last year before retirement too. I'm pretty sure. But anyway,
Probably why I never ran into
we
her
were
after that.
day 2, and he wasn't there, so he didn't hear what was going. He had no idea. But
Oblivious.
Mrs. T-Tart didn't remember that apparently or whatever.
Okay.
So she was going around the room going, welcome back, guys. Remember what we talked about yesterday? Because it was a standard high school thing,
Oh,
like
yeah.
stand up and say your name, tell us about yourself, all of that stuff. Like, and she had told us her pet peeves, like things that she didn't like, talking out of
no.
turn, or making excuses for your homework not being done rather than just being honest and say you didn't do it,
Right.
Whatever stuff like that. And she was going around like, remember yesterday? What did I say about this, or what did this and that? And then she points at him and is like, what are my pet peeves yesterday? Like totally. And instead of just him going, I don't know, I wasn't here, he just went, what about if somebody goes, oh, or makes a stupid noise like that? Is that one of them? It was the funniest shit, dude. And
It probably just happened to be one of her pet peeves.
it was not one of them,
No,
but it probably added to the list.
What did she just look at you like? What?
I don't remember, but I remember that it happened for sure.
Yeah, that's Billy.
That's Billy. Yeah. Billy from class.
From class. Oh man.
Yeah.
Fucking Christ.
High school, all I cared about was skateboarding, and that was it.
Yep.
It didn't matter.
That's all that mattered. Fucking. Oh my god.
What about?
That's how I met Ryan too. Because I didn't when I moved to Appleton, I didn't know you.
No, you.
But I met you through skateboarding.
Yeah, you probably were hanging out with like T. Hirsch and all
Yep.
those dudes, right?
Yep.
I just remember Ray being
Having orange
Oh,
pants.
here we go.
no,
Orange pants.
I don't remember orange pants at all.
Thank God.
Like I
You never
remember,
skated in like T. Hirsch basement though, did
No,
you?
I didn't.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I just remember him by the trophy case or whatever across the hall from the lunchroom. Like he would just stand there with his backpack like this,
Yep.
super long curly hair, and then he had like Cradle of Filth shirts on all the time.
Yeah.
Oh,
whatever.
me?
Yeah.
I
don't know.
actually never had a Cradle
Okay,
of Filth shirt,
well,
but I did have
something.
I did
Okay.
have my Cannibal Corpse shirt.
Okay, so
in the
from
realm.
me walking in with like a Perry Ellis velour tracksuit.
Yeah, from someone who like knows nothing about
I
it.
Jesus.
knew nothing about that world.
Yeah.
So, like it's all.
Oh, we
it
were
was all-
ships in the night, man.
Yeah, it was all the
yeah.
same for me. So,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
but like we all gelled well. And
Oh yeah, we all
so,
skated and shit.
yeah.
I mean, I remember skating. I think the first time we skated together, I think was right outside Chris Rothy's house.
Oh, probably yeah.
Probably right after
Yeah.
we built the boxes and shit.
Right.
I think maybe even Jeremy Sarugi's house.
Oh yeah,
potentially.
absolutely. Yep.
Shout out Jeremy Sarugi.
Hell yeah.
Actual probably like Magic the Gathering champion
Oh,
of
dude.
like
Yeah, I don't know.
2011 through whenever.
Yeah, I don't know if
Beast.
he plays Magic anymore, but he was. I didn't
He-
play Magic at the time, but apparently he was really good
Deep-
at it.
Oh, he was touring the country. He was on the pro team.
Yeah, like rumor has
Yeah.
it he had like 100 gur worth of cards in his basement.
Oh yeah.
100 gritties.
Yeah.
Gri-
100 rigs.
100 stacks of
Yeah.
papers.
Fat.
Yeah.
So who knows?
Oh yeah,
I-
he was on the pro circuit for years.
Yeah.
Like doing that shit.
And didn't he have like this is a weird tangent, but didn't he have like a degree in like biochemistry or something from University of Madison, Wisconsin?
Probably.
Like something crazy.
I don't know what was that, but I
oh,
remember.
he was always super mad smart.
Yeah,
too.
like had to be something with chemistry. Like,
why?
he was
Why
very
is it
smart.
that all our fucking friends that were like degenerate morons like us
Lane?
somehow Lane
Archaeologist.
archaeologist,
Tyler Hirsch, man.
Friend out.
National
Tyler had
Geographic.
straight fucking
You
A's,
don't-
like 4.0, like, and it just I don't know, was like a complete
One
fucking
one
metalhead, like
one of
me,
our
so-
one of our friends. I mean, you people don't know who any of these
No.
people are, but we're talking as if you do. But Lane,
Yeah, that's what it's about, man.
our friend Lane, who he was a wackiest class clown to a
Oh,
to
man.
a T.
Him and Pat.
Him and our friend
Oh,
Pat.
Pat.
They actually took each other's picture on picture day from when school started. Pat said he was Lane, and Lane said he was Pat, and
Yep.
the photographer has no idea
For
who
their
anybody-
school ID.
Wasn't
Yeah.
it? Oh, it was in the
Yeah,
And
the
they had lipstick all over their face.
Yeah, and they
Wild.
somehow got away with it, and their IDs were totally wrong. But anyway, so this kid Lane, we'd go to his house all the time, play Super Nintendo,
Yep.
watch Wild Westerns. That episode when I talked about the PlayStation Spring to keep the disc up,
Oh,
so
yeah.
you could play import
Yeah.
games. That was Lane's house.
Oh, that's right. Well, because I was usually always there because his brother Brandon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Me and
Yeah.
Brandon were super big homies.
Yeah.
We all skated together,
Yeah.
all did dumb shit. But this kid Lane now, I haven't talked to him in years, but he was actually on a archaeology team
Yep.
that discovered like one of the oldest hominid fossils.
Well, he's living in Hawaii now, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Dude.
I don't know. I don't know.
I just remember the freshest thing in his room was Flash comics.
Yeah, comics.
And that sweet Metal
Oh.
Slug poster.
I just remember going into his house and his dad
Oh.
or mom was friends with Emeril Lagasse, and they have
Wait,
like,
dead ass?
they have family photos with him in their kitchen, like the bam, like that dude.
That guy?
Wait,
Oh, really?
Emerald, yeah.
How did
Right.
I ever miss that?
Dude,
I don't- yeah,
They have
I
like
didn't-
family
I-
photos with
I
him.
don't
I was like,
remember.
yo, he's like, yeah, my dad and him are friends. I'm like, this is very cool news. Like, I'm never gonna meet the guy,
Yeah.
but he was a famous.
Probably because
chef.
I avoided their parents like the
Man,
plague.
I just remember him playing Bomberman. He taught me how to play chess.
Good.
I knew how to play chess for probably like 1 week in my life where I was at it, and then I just totally forgot.
He probably.
fuck yeah.
I mean, he's not as cool as the Cake Boss. I'll tell you that. much.
Dude.
Yeah.
The cake.
Sister Lara,
Oh God.
all that, all that stuff.
I only talk like that because I know he's from New Jersey. So.
Yeah.
New Jersey.
Also, his bakery is not as good as Manderfield's. I just got to
Mm-hmm.
tell you that.
That's crazy you brought that up because we were just talking about
As the
Manderfield
kids
before,
say today,
actually.
facts.
Big facts.
Which
Actually,
I will never say 'cause
literally
it's stupid.
right before you got here, we were talking about how good Manderfield's was.
Right.
Very
Like
Yeah.
dead ass.
If you're in our area, which is undisclosed because I'm not going to tell you.
I mean, it's not on Richmond Street in
Appleton, Wisconsin.
So
But
You know where we at? Pull up.
one of the best bakeries I've ever been to. I've been to a lot of bakeries, and I'm a husky guy, so
Join the club.
I can talk on that matter, I
Oh,
guess. But that is probably the best bakery I've ever been to. Second, I'm going to go with Happy Billy's.
Oh, Happy Bellies is dope.
Happy Bellies.
Happy
Yeah,
Bellies.
Oh, I thought you said Happy
Also right on
Billies.
Richmond Street as well.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I've been.
Oh, that place is dope.
Yeah, super good.
Super good. Yeah, that place is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, Manderfield's.
It slaps.
Slaps. If it was playing, it would be a bop.
Ooh, a bop.
I don't even know what that is.
A
I
bop,
think
a
it means
banger.
like it's a cool song.
A bop, yeah.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
ooh, that's a bop.
I think. I
don't
don't know.
know.
We're
Fucking
old now.
I heard my kid say
Bop.
Riz, and I'm like, yeah. I don't know
Riz?
what that is. Yeah. I
Your
don't
kid
know.
said that.
man.
I
Yeah.
can't. Well, I mean, okay.
Rhythm with the tism, man.
The shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know RZA and the Jizza. That's about
Riz
it.
and the
There you
Jism. That's
go.
all you need to know.
I mean, he was risen people all day.
We already talked on I don't know, episode 2 or something about how
Mm-hmm.
this is a Wu-Tang establishment.
This is a Wu-Tang establishment.
And you can't have an opinion on liking them or not. It's just not a thing.
No.
It's like saying you don't like Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Either you like them or you're wrong.
I was actually listening to No Surrender today.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
And I was thinking in my head, I go, well, Bone Thugs is probably a very, very, very popular group with people our age and probably a little older.
Now, yeah.
And I'm just thinking about nowadays, like people probably don't give them their due.
Oh, probably
I
not.
know.
Even people within our age group probably don't give them their due. But yeah, super good.
Yeah, we were talking about that episode 2. I was talking about like if anybody listens to any type of music and shit like that, you don't have to fucking like old stuff. And I'll reiterate it just because like you don't have to listen to old stuff. You don't even have to like it, but you should respect it.
Yeah. I mean, I like a lot of music. Like it's
Oh, yeah.
crazy, especially like as I'm getting older. I'm
Yeah, I don't really listen
I'm more open to more stuff than before. Before I would just shut it down and be like, "Oh, that's stupid."
Right.
But now I'll actually like, you know what I'm saying?
Concerto number
Yeah,
4.
but now like my girl will listen to like country music and stuff, and I'll sit there and be like, "All right, that's not the worst." You know what I mean? I know a lot
Man,
of
that
people,
shit is on the fucking
like a lot of people have strong opinions about that.
Yeah, it
But
sucks.
what are we talking about here? Are we talking about like
No, hold
like
on. New
bluegrass
country
edge,
or like
or are we
old
talking
school
about
country?
like radio pop?
Bro, I don't even care because I'm a dad now and I'm
No,
old and I don't have to impress anybody.
I know, but I'm just saying,
No,
like,
I'm-
what would you?
Yeah, I'm just
For
saying.
clarification
Yeah, just for
purposes.
clarification purposes and listeners and whatnot.
Are we talking like pop country or are we talking?
I'm talking about like old stuff.
Oh, yeah, that's my shit.
Like the old stuff.
Alan Jackson,
Like Alan Jackson, like that country fried song, bro.
chicken fried
You heard-
country,
What's that? Zach Wilson band. or
fitting
something?
pair
I
of
don't know.
jeans.
Zach Wilson's a quarterback. I don't know.
Yeah.
But like,
I think it's Zach Brown band.
yeah, that's it.
Zach Wilson.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. Some random normal guy's first and last
Yeah,
name.
but yo,
Hank Tom
band.
Taylor.
But that's tight. Like Jelly Roll's getting into country. That's cool.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I mean, yeah. So
I mean, whatever you want to call it, like country esque.
2 for 2.
Bro.
I'll try it.
Here's another tour story.
I mean, it landed on a tripod.
It's
Works
there.
out.
This is way before we were even open to country music or anything. But like, we were driving from, I think that was the end of the Danny Diablo tour. We had to drop off somebody in Orlando or Melbourne.
That was the dude in Scarhead. What the heck was his name? The guy that was like mad at the drive-through worker and at In-N-Out Burger because there was no napkins. You know, he did the
Yeah. Was it Scam Dust?
Scam Dust.
Yeah.
Scam
Oh,
Dust.
okay.
Was he?
Yeah.
He wasn't in Scarhead. No,
I
I don't
don't think.
think.
So.
But anyway,
But yeah, so we were driving up from there. So we went from all around the country, but then we went from Denver down to New Orleans, popped our tire, a bunch of crazy stuff happened.
Oh boy.
it exploded in the
Yeah.
middle of.
Like wild driving, like almost hit a bunch of cars.
Like
somehow
not just
did.
pop, but like exploded.
No,
Yeah.
it fully exploded like
Yeah.
like boom, and then
Yeah.
the entire van fishtailed on 2 wheels,
Yeah.
like teetered back and forth.
Yeah, like almost flipped, all that
Oh,
Holy
quick side note
shit.
about that. And this is, I don't know, this could have been my last words, and 100% this happened. But we were.
stuff. I was in the front seat,
Yes,
yeah.
so this is.
Yeah.
And this is just how I reacted. So
Yeah.
most people, I guess, would like you see movies and stuff of like a car tire exploding or like the car spinning around or whatever, and people are just always like whatever.
Yeah.
And apparently, and I remember saying it, but I had to confirm on that. Did I actually say that? I just like driving, and then it just boom, instantly up completely on the side. And I went, this is it. We're dead.
Yep.
And and like just like that, too.
That could have been last words
Yep.
he said.
Yep.
Last words I heard was,
Yeah, that was it.
That's getting put. That's
sorry.
getting put on your fucking tombstone when you die. By the way,
Man.
this is it. I'm
But,
dead.
This is it. And then,
but like full out gators by the ditches in the roads.
Oh,
and all
dude,
yeah,
that.
and we
Florida?
had no idea. And like,
Tow truck driver was actually on drugs or drunk at the same time.
That
Yeah.
probably checks
Like,
out. Yeah.
legitimately, like not trying to be funny.
But so we had to do
Oh,
all
yeah.
that. We went to New Orleans, played a show, slept in some random person's house, woke up early that morning, like on probably, I don't know, like 2-3 hours sleep, maybe.
I mean, that was average for me
Yeah.
in general.
So like actual like played show, slept like 2 hours, woke up, drove to Orlando, straight from Orlando, like New Orleans to Orlando, and then went straight up back to Wisconsin.
God
One
damn.
shot. And then we were going,
Oh, that was 32 hours
Yeah.
round trip because we didn't. I refused. I
stop.
refused. I was like, I want to go. I want to go home. I wanted to go home so bad. I was like, we're not stopping at a hotel. We're going.
Yeah.
So I made sure he stayed up with me the whole time so he could keep
dude.
32 hours. New Orleans
Fuck.
to Orlando to here.
yeah.
That's
So we
nonstop.
go through Atlanta. I think if my geography is right, but go through Atlanta, we get to something, and it says Chattahoochee.
We went down yonder.
And then we're like, yo, that's that song.
on the Chattahoochee.
So we played that.
It gets hotter than a hoochie coochie.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
that
dude.
woke us up because that was sweet.
Yeah, we probably, I'm not even kidding. We played that song on repeat, probably into Tennessee, like maybe.
Jesus.
And it was just hilarious. And then we started like going with other music. And
Dude,
that was fun.
okay.
Don't you love it when you like hit those moments where you're like, I'm like overly tired, and this one thing is gonna
This
keep
kid-
me awake for at least for another 2 hours that we're just laughing our ass off at.
This
Oh, bro.
kid I used to know, I guess I still know him, but
No, he
I
doesn't.
probably never. Forrest Gump at the wedding. At least you're not looking like Forrest Gump at the wedding. Isaac's wedding.
Oh,
Is that Drew? You know what I'm talking about now. Okay, so this guy I know or knew, we were talking about the lyrics to that Chattahoochee song one day and how ridiculous it was. 'Cause
Yeah.
he is talking about trying to get busy with this chick in the song. So he's like,
Okay, yeah.
and she wasn't ready, like, so he, what
Yeah,
he
it's
says in the
it's a
song.
little rapey.
Right, it's
Yeah.
very rapey. So,
can't say
so
that word.
you want to
Oh,
see?
we
don't have to cut it
Well,
out.
that's what it is.
It's a little beep.
See, was it ready? And then he goes, so I settled for a burger and a grape snow cone. This is the next lines.
That's a solid.
So basically,
Wait, so that was alleged, and he didn't do anything. He was
so all the lyrics were him like, I want to get with this chick, but she's not having it, so I'm gonna get a burger and a snow cone.
Yeah, I mean that's totally different.
That's a
than-
solid runaround.
Then she didn't want to, so then
No. But I mean,
continuation.
no. Just Ray meant just like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
content. But anyway,
Oh yeah.
so we had a discussion one day, and I forgot that we had talked about that at all. Like months passed, and then he was on a date with some girl or something one day, and I was like, "Oh, dude, how'd it go, man?" And he's like, "I had to settle for a burger and a snow cone," and I was just, dude, I was like, "Holy shit!" That's good. But that's a good song. It is.
Yeah.
It's a great song.
That's so
Yeah.
good.
Man.
country musics.
Goddamn.
If you only listen to one thing, stop. Just
Yeah.
don't.
There's so much
There's,
out there,
There's a
dude.
lot of good shit out
Like
there.
even
Oh,
like
absolutely.
with all media, like
Mm-hmm.
everything, like even everything in life, dude. There's so much stuff out there, and if you're gonna be just like, no, I don't like that. I'm too cool for that shit. Then you're gonna miss out on a lot of
Yeah, if you don't like it, that's fine. But
yeah.
at least give it a shot.
yeah.
You know.
I try to promote as much music as I possibly can to people. I'm like, well, if you like this, you might like this.
Eat
Like,
your peas.
Eat your peas.
eat your peas.
Eat your peas.
Eat your peas. No, you can't listen to just one shit.
Nah,
Can't do it.
I don't even listen to that much music anymore. As
Yeah.
much as I was like, music was my like quote unquote life.
It was.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Yep.
like you wake up, listen to music, brushing your teeth, listen to music, shower. Like I was one of those kids who brought, the '90s portable boom boxes with the separate speakers that you had to like,
Mhm.
Oh,
probably
shit.
like 30 pounds or whatever.
Ghetto blasters?
I would like pop it into my bathroom, hook it all up, put in a
Yeah.
CD
Yeah.
just to take a shower for probably 10, 15 minutes, and then I would have to get it.
Probably
Oh,
not. Probably
absolutely.
like 3
like
tracks.
just because I'd listen to music all the time.
Right.
Oh, I
now-
broke like tons of headphones because I'd fall asleep with them all the
Yeah.
time, and I'd wake up and they'd just be like split in half. I'm like, all right, get another pair of headphones.
And now I don't even listen.
Yeah.
to
Now
music.
I'm in silence most
Like,
of the time. I
Yeah,
really,
either drive
or
in
a
silence
podcast.
or podcasts or some weird Bob Lazar stuff. Like
See, I'm still like that with music, man. That's all I do.
Bob
Just listen
Lazar,
constantly.
dude.
Did you say Bob Lazar?
Bob Lazar,
Yep.
plutonium 13 encrypted or whatever it was,
Bro.
element 96 or
Yeah.
whatever.
It's wild.
We could. Oh,
you
dude,
fucking lost me.
we don't have enough time. We don't have.
That could be a whole nother podcast.
And
dude.
it should.
Like, I'm such a nerd when it
Do you,
comes
you know
to,
who
like,
Bob Lazar is, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Right.
such a nerd when it comes to like cryptids and paranormal and all that
Oh,
stuff.
yeah, dude.
We used to go ghost hunting and all that stuff a long
Yeah.
time ago.
Yeah, and nothing ever happened, but it was.
Imagine that.
No, that one time.
Oh boy.
This isn't even a paranormal experience. It's just like somebody got really mad at us for trespassing, probably. We were at Joe Road. I don't know if you're blanking.
Oh,
Don't
okay.
give a shit.
But like,
We don't censor for anybody, man.
it was.
Fuck that.
I'm pretty sure it was a whole group of people, but it was like you, me. I'm pretty sure Jake was there. I'm pretty sure Dan was there.
Oh, was this the where they heard like chains upstairs or whatever?
No, it's where that van came
Oh, okay.
down.
Yep.
And
Yep.
I was
Yeah.
like the dude in heavyweights and be like, he's coming.
Yeah.
Like, and then we all piled back into the van and
Yeah.
then just jetted out. And that other van was like Jeepers Creepers behind us and
Oh,
all that.
yuck.
And we were trying to lose them. Like, it was legit like a real chase.
Mhm.
And then afterwards we're like, holy shit, like that dude probably was gonna.
That's the spot over by Oshkosh, right?
No.
I think it's more like by like Sherwood.
and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
But the legend is, if you're not from here, is it's super standard. I'm sure every place, your local place probably has it. But it was, you go to this road at probably midnight or something like that. When you get down, it's flat. It's perfectly flat. And then if you park on this certain area, a spirit will push your car. You know, and
Really?
people have been like, "Oh, I found handprints in my car." Or on the
Yeah, or
back-
put
on
baby powder on the
Yeah,
back
and
of the
they
car
see
instead of
handprints on the
handprints.
front.
Oh.
So how you're dead
Maybe
and
clean
not
your dusty
not
ass
really,
car, and there won't be any.
and you're
fingerprints
not
on
really
it.
there, but somehow pushing a car. I don't know, but
Yeah.
Right.
it's
I don't know. It's more like the haunted house kind of fun.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Like you're going
yeah.
there to scare yourself, basically, instead of somebody getting angry at us and
Most
chasing
ghosts
us,
can barely lift anything in a room to push it. What do you think you're gonna push a fucking car?
possibly.
Yeah. What was that? what was that thing Greasy said the other day? That future ghosts are gonna like pop up and do the stanky
Stanky leg and then disappear.
Yeah, like, that's so stupid.
Or it's like, why is every ghost from like the 1700s and in like old Victorian clothes? Like,
It's always the Civil War. At
yeah,
all
it's
times.
it's always like something crazy shit like that. Why isn't it like Tom from down the street in like his
man.
Billabong shirt?
Billabong.
Who knows how time works?
Yeah. Well,
Like in parallel universes, whatever. Who knows how that works?
We're all just old Victorian people.
Yeah. I mean, once you get there, they give you your uniform, and then they're like, "All right,
and your
here's
job,
your assignment."
you flicker.
What, like fucking Beetlejuice? Like
you're gonna wait.
You're haunting this
You're gonna
house.
wait until the technology comes into being, and then you're gonna flicker TV.
I mean,
Right.
that's gonna scare. Like, you wouldn't be scared of that.
No.
So, yeah.
The world is a hell of a lot more scary.
Well,
than ghosts.
I ask people whenever paranormal stuff comes in, because I don't believe in any of that stuff
Yeah, neither do I.
whatsoever. I mean, it could be. I doubt it, but it could be. But I always ask people what that do genuinely are like terrified of it. Like, what would you be more afraid if you woke up and there was some stock ass gross old man apparition like staring at you, colonial times, or if you woke up and there was just stuff like flying around, breaking, smashing, and no source of said thing?
I think I would be more scared of the third option of the like fire in the sky, disgusting things and whatnot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Fire in the sky.
Like some Stranger Things shit.
Like like that stuff's way more scary.
Oh,
than,
fuck yeah.
than the other stuff.
I mean, if you're gonna throw my shit around the room, I mean, I don't know.
Why don't you guys show us what scares you down in the comments?
Remember to smash the like button, bro.
Aliens or ghosts? Tell me.
Yeah.
Which would you fuck?
Cowboys versus aliens.
Cowboys versus aliens.
Yeah.
Never seen.
Sex with furniture. Your
Sex
thoughts?
with furniture. Your thought. Lesbian Nazi hookers endorsed by aliens and forced into weight loss programs.
That's it.
Your response.
You guys gone too far.
I'm out of here. I didn't sign up for this shit. Yeah. Fuck, man.
That's a huge part of my life too. Was ghost hunting and paranormal stuff, and it was fun. And somehow I never fell through any like old asylum floors. Because I mean, realistically, realistically, what's likely to happen to you is you're going to fall on a fence, you're going to fall through a floor,
And now you have tetanus.
a homeless guy's going to attack you. Something.
Yep.
Yeah, like
Some squatter in some
that's
house.
what's likely to happen.
Oh, 1,000%. some squatter in some house is going to be there and be like, what the fuck are you doing here? Like, what are you doing here?
And the guy with a Led Zeppelin shirt, like living in a basement. That's only a basement, and there's nothing else left anymore.
Don't get me started. On Led
Oh,
Zeppelin, bro.
Def Leppard sucks. Fuck, man.
French cries.
So, Ryan, what are you doing these days now?
Dude,
Besides being dad, working all the time.
this is such a
What else?
Such a sad question. or
No.
Sad
You
answer.
got your thing going on.
I got a family. I'm a family man.
Well, duh.
Yeah,
He's
like,
that's Family Guy.
yeah, like, you know, I'm working.
It's weird.
Just working every day, man.
Yeah.
Going home, taking care of dogs, taking care of kids. Dude, we're from Wisconsin, so
That's pretty much it, yeah.
Football is on my mind.
Football.
Like 24/7. Like my girl's family, they're all Cowboys fans.
Oh.
So like,
man.
so
Dallas.
So did you have like a good like
oh, no,
moment in that season?
not at all, because like.
It's secretly though.
No, not really.
I've never been around when they
'Cause-
watch. But he tells
Yeah.
me that her family are like the
Die
I will
hard.
break a TV.
Oh, bro,
Oh,
they're
damn.
diehard Cowboy fans.
Kind of
They're the
people.
best people in the world. That's my family.
Yeah.
Like, so, just going through, like, watching the Cowboys seasons with them.
Oh yeah.
Like, I'm more of a fan of football than anything. I love good football. So,
Oh, for sure.
Like,
Me too. Yeah, same
I'm
here.
so in tune with the Packers, and then now I kind of get to watch another team.
Yeah, it's
like,
fun when you get to do it that way.
So I'm like, I know the players, I know their stuff or whatever. So, watching, but then when the Packers and the Cowboys play, I'm just like, shit. like
Because you know it's going to be an argument.
A house
like,
divided.
It's got nothing to do with
Dude.
either of you personally at
No.
all.
Brad, you guys both know Brad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Brad is our friend. He's been in bands with all of our other friends.
Absolutely. And shout out to
everything.
Brad, by the way.
Brad's so awesome. Like, I see Brad maybe once every 2 years, maybe 3, but I text him almost every single day.
Yeah, he's a very reclusive dude.
He is a reclusive.
But
dude.
every day I text that dude. And the basis of our relationship and conversations are all about the Packers.
Yep.
Like but when I'm watching the Cowboys games with them versus the Packers, he's always like, what are they doing? What are they doing? like
just checking up.
yeah, just checking up on
Because he
me.
wants to see like how mad they're getting.
Yeah, he's
about
like,
something.
oh man, I wish I could have been there. I'm like, no, dude, like it's not like that. Like, but just out of respect, I'm like on the inside when like you guys all saw that last game.
Oh, yeah.
right?
You don't trust.
That's
like
why
that.
I brought it up.
Like I'm just like on the inside, I'm like, oh God, yes. But, like, and then I'm just watching them get progressively madder and madder.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I love these people so much, so I'm not going to stand up and be like, fuck yeah, like. But you know,
Like inside Ryan is hugging
inside me, I'm
like
just
hugging
like-
outside Ryan, like yeah.
yes,
I
I'm just
think-
like, oh my gosh.
For me, it's most enjoyable because I don't really follow many sports.
Oh,
But,
yeah.
But it's enjoyable for me to watch people get upset for
Yeah.
some
I mean,
reason.
I get way more upset than I should. I'm not like
Oh, dude, I'm the
I'm not
same
like
way.
breaking a TV, but I'll get emotionally invested,
Yep.
and I will be semi-depressed for the next like few days, going like, "Damn it, why didn't that guy catch that ball?"
Yep.
And it has no effect on my life.
Yeah, I know.
Nothing.
The Coriolis
Like
effect.
those dudes are going home like to very
Right.
nice houses.
Billions
And
of
they're
dollars.
they're mostly just
Yeah.
probably like, well, we'll get them next week.
Yeah,
and
they're
we're all
probably-
like,
I mean, they're probably upset about it because it's their
Oh,
job
yeah,
and
yeah.
whatnot,
Well, they
but
don't
I
want to
mean,
look like bad on.
Yeah, because
Oh,
that's
yeah.
their resume basically. But
right.
I mean, like, there's nothing else you can do.
Right, like,
go on to
game's
next
over,
week. But
like,
like us,
move on.
we have to go back to.
Yeah.
Well, not you guys, because you guys have really cool jobs,
Well.
and like you're your own bosses and all that stuff. So probably not as bad as.
I still have to live with it because.
But bro,
But my job revolves around talking to people for a living, so then you have to bring it up over and
Yeah.
over.
Yeah,
and
because
over
every guy
again.
goes them. Because I mean, it's always like, how about them sports teams?
Yeah.
Yep.
The weather,
Insert sport team here.
the weather,
bro,
or some political event that just happened.
Yeah, I try to get the fuck away from that.
It's
but
always those things.
that's why I do sports. It's easy. It's super easy. Well, that I'm into sports, but fucking oh my god, that I have to keep bringing it up though throughout the whole day. Like, yeah, I watched the game last night, and like, and then it's just the same
Yeah.
grumpiness over and
but
over.
if they do
But-
good, it's
Oh, it's
the
a great
total
day.
opposite of spectrum. It's like
a great
everybody's
day.
taking happy pills and
Fucking A.
yeah.
And I think it's the most
floating.
extreme here because in all of our travels too, I've never seen people aren't nearly as gnarly about stuff as they are
I think
here.
the biggest sports fan bases, like, I mean, for football, probably, like, Wisconsin takes it serious because, one,
Oh yeah.
it's just a team owned by the fans.
Mm-hmm.
And literally, we have, generously 7.5 months of winter a year.
Yeah.
So like everything kind of sucks. Like that's a lie. Like this is a great place to live.
It's
a great
that
place
came
to
from
live.
a place of truth.
No,
Everything
Just the
kinda does
winter,
suck.
just the cold weather, the winter.
But it's not even.
But that's it. Like there's
Yep.
no other attractions. There's no, hey, come to Wisconsin to go surfing. Come to Wisconsin for the weather. Come to Wisconsin for this. It's the fucking Packers and cheese curds.
That's it.
Like,
It's mostly
That's
like
it.
come to Wisconsin if you really like fucking snowmobiling.
yeah, like it's like hunting,
Pretty much.
fishing. Like it's all cool stuff. Like don't get me wrong.
yeah.
I'm not bashing Wisconsin because I love it. I live here. I'm
Yeah.
raising my kids here. Like I love it. But like it's not Disneyland, surfing, Hollywood, all that
Hey,
stuff.
if we don't critique what we love, do we really love it at all?
That's true. But like, yeah, the Packers just take over, dude.
Oh, absolutely.
And like,
Did you ever hear the I think it was a stand-up comedian that was talking about why Wisconsin drinks so heavy? Is
everyone ever.
he compared it that we're always wartime drinking, because when we have like 7.5 months of fucking winter, and then when it finally is done and it's warm, you're like, yes, it's over.
Yeah.
We can drink
there's
outside
always a
again.
celebration for every
And then
a
when
reason
it's
to drink.
yeah,
all the
and
time.
then when it's wintertime, we're drinking our ass off because there's nothing else to fucking do. And so you're just like, and Packer games are going on, and all that other shit's happening. So every single fucking season, or at all times of the year, we're wartime drinking.
dude, it's just
Everything's a celebration.
It's just like if you're from this state, you're 100% deficient in vitamin D. Like
Yes.
it's not even a debate or a joke. Or anything.
it is.
It is.
that's just
like
fact.
you're deficient of vitamin D, so you're not going to be as happy as like somebody that's going to be outside in like let's say California or Florida or whatever, where you get a lot of sun, you get to be outside a lot, and we're just sitting in here. Like if you're not into like movies and Netflix or video
Yeah,
games
no shit.
or like anything you can do inside, and that probably attributes to people drinking so
Oh, yeah.
much. Just you got to pass the time.
You're bored.
You know what I mean?
Something has to be entertaining.
Yeah.
Put a smile on your
But
face.
like, man, you can't go camping. Well, you could, all those extreme people,
Oh,
Bear
yeah.
Grylls and all that. But like digging in the snow to get warm or whatever. But yeah, not much
Mountain
to do in the
shanties.
wintertime.
Mountain shanties.
Shanties. Yeah.
So like,
Do you guys
I know a billion people are gonna say there's tons of things, and then list everything and be like,
list
oh,
in the
yeah.
comments your favorite activity?
yeah, but they're gonna be like, you're stupid, Ryan. Why are you talking like that? I'll be like, oh, that's just me, because my opinion.
Because we've been here for 30 plus fucking years, all right?
No, I like it here. Out of everywhere I've
Oh,
been,
yeah.
like,
Oh, same.
Yeah.
I'm fine. It's fine.
I think the only other places
It's fine. Everything's
that
fine.
I would
Everything's
be
fine.
cool, like Nashville, like Tennessee, that area is
Washington State's cool.
so awesome.
Washington State's
Washington
amazing.
State's amazing. Some parts of Texas, great. Like the ones
Kentucky.
you like Kentucky.
I like Kentucky. It's gorgeous.
Okay.
I don't remember much about.
I just drove through Kentucky and
Yeah, I don't remember.
stopped there a few times, but
It's gorgeous. The one place that sucks, though, is fucking southern Missouri. It is
I
a
just
fucking
remember-
desolate wasteland.
I just remember Homework Jones, and he was awesome. That dude's so cool. If you don't know who Homework Jones is,
We
sure you could look him up. He's Irv the Phenom's boy.
yeah we
we
I don't-
plugged Irv,
I don't know. I don't remember last time. Yeah, we talked about
Yeah.
Irv last time.
Yeah, last episode.
because his song, but I don't know if I brought up Homework Jones, but if I
Yeah.
didn't,
That dude's like one of the nicest guys
yeah,
ever.
yeah. Breakfast burrito.
Super accommodating and
Mm-hmm.
a great host. He like made us like really good breakfast burritos.
Fucking
had
A.
like folded towels for us, and it's like,
Oh, shit.
dude, it was awesome.
He gave you like the full Higgins experience.
dude,
Yeah, it was- yes.
on that tour, I was like, oh man, I feel like I'm actually home. Like, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
all you like. As much as people out there are like, oh, I want to tour in a band, I want to be on the road, I want to do that. I'm sure it's fun, but when you're out there all the time, hotels and eating at Subway and McDonald's every single day,
Mm-hmm.
if somebody lets you like be a part of their home life for like a day, like that's the
Oh,
best,
it's the
Great.
best.
the best break ever. You because you're like, man, I want to sleep in my bed. I want to see my friends. I want to be by my family. You know what I mean? I miss my dog. You know,
Oh, yeah.
like all that stuff. And if somebody lets you into their house and just
Oh, one of the best
it's
experiences
super good
ever.
Feelings.
One of the best experiences ever. We played a show in Evansville, Indiana.
What
And-
about the Harriet Tubman?
What?
Remember that
Har-
swing state?
Harriet Tubman.
Don't you
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
that?
Oh yeah, when I yelled at the girl.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
God. But we played this fucking, there's like this coffee shop, like cafe in Evansville. And we got a hold of the venue before we got there. And I was like, the person was just like, oh, yeah, you can, like, crash in the loft upstairs. We let bands stay there all the time. I was like, oh, tight. And she goes, oh, and we have an endless, like, water heater, like hookup in the bathroom. And I was like,
you were gonna say, like,
I'm like, what do you mean?
Shrimps buffet or something. Yeah.
Shrimps is bugs?
Shrimps is bugs.
But I was like, what does that mean? And she's like, you can take the longest, hottest shower you want to, and it never runs out. And I was like, holy
needles.
shit. So we literally all took like stupid steaming hot showers where if you walked in the bathroom, the whole walls were just dripping because we all just took like.
I mean, that sounds
hot
great.
Showers.
And if he's looking at me like,
I got a different one.
okay, well,
Different shower.
you go ahead and run.
It goes back to Danny Diablo. So
we were talking about Needle's house.
No, we were in Denver, and then we went to Puerto Rican Mike's house.
Yeah.
And then and then they were like, you got to check this shower out. The pressure, the pressure.
Holy shit. I forgot about that.
Like, and this is me. I don't know how old I was. Probably like 23, 24.
Something
maybe.
like that. Yeah.
And then I'm just thinking, I'm like, I've never thought about shower pressure in my life.
Yeah, you just go like.
You just go take a shower.
Is there water in there? Do I stand in it?
Yeah.
Like, does it come out or no?
They were both like visibly excited, like telling us about this pressure in this shower. They're like, the water pressure's great. Like, check it out.
And I was
so,
like, is it liquid too?
So then we went, so we took a shower there, and then
together.
No,
maybe
he said we.
Oh,
I don't know.
Individually took showers.
There you go.
Different times.
Collectively
So,
as a group.
But the shower pressure.
It was
really nice. like from then on, I'm like, man, I've been missing out. You know what I mean? And now you go everywhere I went to since. I was like that snobby judgment.
Like, this pressure fucking sucks.
Yeah. Like, fuck this water pressure. Like how water snobs and all that.
Yeah.
You became a water pressure snob?
Yeah, dude. Like, it was easy.
There is something so fucking nice, though, about getting in a shower with, like, good water pressure. Yeah. I stayed at a fucking Airbnb in Chicago, like, a month ago, and that was ass. Like, total fucking ass. And I got home, and I was like, oh, my God, this is amazing. Like, it's those little fucking things where you're just like, I'm never taking this for granted ever again.
Especially when you get our age, like the little
dude
stupid shit.
Even tap water quality or air quality.
Oh yeah, dude.
Is a big thing that you don't care about when you're younger.
I know.
I'm one of those dudes who buys air purifiers. Like, I'll go buy and I'll like be online and I'll look up like what's the best HEPA filter, what's the best.
We got two of them in the shop.
Yeah, like what takes the most microbials out of the air.
Yeah, that's
Jesus
like,
Christ.
bro. I like dig into it and then I like compare them and I'm like, hey,
you put your glasses up to while you read.
Should we get this one? Should we get this one? And she's probably like, dude, shut up. I don't care. Like,
when you
Blu-ray to VHS, she doesn't care. Like,
when you get older, my brother.
You got to make that decision.
My brother just sent me a message the other day about how stoked he was their new dryer, how much cooler their new dryer was.
Dude,
you get it,
bro. I get it. I bought appliances last year, and I was like going through all the brands.
Yeah.
And I was like, they have to match.
Yes.
Like, they have to match. They have to do this. So I'm like, oh, I got Samsung washer and dryers. I'm like, this is tight.
Fuck
They
yeah.
have the quick feature and all that. I'm like, I'd probably do laundry.
Dude, when you have kids, it's a different story because you're like, man, these got to be like on point.
Yeah, Luke's probably like, what are you fucking talking about?
I mean, I do laundry.
I throw all my
Monday.
shit in there on cold anyway, but I mean, it is what it is. But I mean,
You're one of those.
Yeah, I'm one of those.
Just kidding.
Hang dry only.
Yeah. Not me.
Man.
Bounce sheets.
Bro.
You used to be a hang dry only guy.
For real?
I think.
It depends. So what happens? What always happens is
I sounded so ashamed of that.
Well, no, because it's a stupid cycle. It's like when you get a new pair of shoes and you're like, I'm never gonna, and then you like scuff it and go, fuck it, you don't care anymore.
I'm way past that.
Yeah, it's just like you get something new clothes and you're like, I'm gonna hang dry this, but then if you hang dry it, then you get lint and wrinkles and you got to deal with that.
Yep.
But then you go, well, if I just dry it, it's way easier and it's already done. But then it shrinks like 6 feet, so there's nothing you can do. Pick or choose.
I would be a hang dry only, but I don't got that kind of time.
Bro,
and then the time, and it's just And then you have to iron them all because they're super crusty.
I don't even own an ironing board, man. I'm falling behind.
Man, this conversation was so cool until they started talking about laundry and appliances. Fucking snooze fest.
You know what?
Hey, I caught myself watching infomercials.
Our demographic from 30 to 35 will be really stoked on this conversation.
I know. I'm pumped on this conversation.
Exactly.
But, yeah.
It's our show. We can say whatever the fuck we want.
That's right.
And if we want to talk about laundry, we're talking about laundry.
If you don't like it,
you can get out.
Go enjoy some other content.
You ever try those French I can't.
French
talk.
Stewart.
French
No,
Stewart?
Yeah.
Friend?
The scented beads inside of the laundry
Yes.
machine.
Dude, those are
Like,
amazing.
Yeah, those actually work.
Those are dope.
It's super
I don't
nice.
think I've ever used
It's
those.
like,
Bro.
you literally take you pour it into like the cup and then
Looks
fucking,
like fish food kind of.
It kind of does.
but
It looks
like-
like the pebbles in the bottom of a
Yeah,
fish tank.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And they're just
Dump-
what, like little, like they just
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
break
they just-
apart.
yeah. But then you put them through the wash. You put them through the dryer, and then they just smell good for
Yep.
a long time.
Okay.
Like legitimate work.
It gets like.
Yeah.
Do you ever like have like those like shirts where you like fucking lose them for like 2 months and then you get them out and you're like,
Oh, dude.
damn, these are funky as fuck.
Mhm.
Yeah, like dude, that cup of that shit, fucking, there's no more funk.
Yeah, if you have it like
Funk be gone.
yeah, like fold it, put it at the bottom of your drawer, hang it up, and then like say a month goes by and you're like, oh shit, it'll still smell good.
Okay.
Okay.
Pretty tight.
Life hacks.
Yeah, bro.
That's why we're here.
Live tips.
Tibbs.
Oh, bro,
Suggestions.
you want to know a life hack and a life tip?
Mm.
This is probably like I don't know how well known.
Never
this
grow
knowledge is.
up.
Oh no, but
Be a man.
I'm a fan of Costco. Like
Fuck yeah.
so, but did you know
Buy in bulk. It's your God-given right.
you can go in there if you're not a member, you can go in there and buy liquor or alcohol, and you don't have to be a member because there's some like loophole clause.
Like law that
like
says you can't.
You can't like
exclude
withhold
somebody?
Yeah,
Okay.
because it's alcohol or liquor.
You mean to tell me I've been missing out on Kirkland brand vodka this entire time?
and their Canadian whiskey
The
and
whole
everything.
time.
Yeah, dude. And
Daniel.
I am not a Canadian whiskey guy, but
and you can go into their food court and be a non-member and get all the benefits of their food and the cheapness of it.
so realistically the benefit is the hot dog.
Yeah.
Dude, I ran into you like 2 times at Costco last year.
Dude, yeah.
Now that I'm thinking about
I didn't
it.
see Ray for like 5 years. and then
Yeah, dude.
I saw him at Costco more than I
And
have hanging out
Target.
with him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like all the
Literally-
dad
Literally
places.
like within like 2 weeks of each other.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like we ran into each other at Costco, and then I was like I was leaving with my son, and you and your boy were like walking up.
Yeah.
I was like, "Yo,"
Yep.
Yeah.
I was like, "Well,
Yeah.
Getting the deals.
Yeah,
Dude.
but if you don't have a membership, you can go in there and get that hot large pizza for $9.95.
Yeah, and it's like 16 inches. It's huge.
Yeah, it's super
Damn.
big. And then that famous hot dog you're talking about.
yes,
I
sir."
like the hot dogs.
They have a cookie now instead of the churro.
You don't have churros anymore there?
No,
What?
bro.
I've
They
been
went
to
to a
Costco.
chocolate chip cookie, but it's pretty tight.
Okay.
It's got like
Yeah, but no
Okay.
churro though.
no, but they have the large flaked sea salt and all that,
Large flaked.
bro. It's tight.
Large,
Okay.
flaked.
So you know where to go. Get your samples. Get your liquor.
I'm just saying that's pretty cool. Like especially
is pretty
for the
dope.
liquor and all that. Leahy.
Mr. Leahy.
It's just been countdown to liquor day.
Boys.
God damn, we've been at this for like an hour with this.
Actual hour.
Hell yeah.
59 minutes, 3, 4, 5.
All right.
And so on.
All right, we get it.
Well, this will be cut somewhat, so it'll be different.
Oh yeah.
So we've
But,
been at it.
Mhm.
So I think we're going to have to wrap this one up for
I think so, man.
our limit on content per month.
I don't want to
Price.
go.
We don't want you to go.
Yeah, no.
No, this was fun, man. I think we're gonna have to do this somewhere often.
We're
Just
gonna-
have Ryan in as like a frequent guest.
Yeah, you just come in like
We'll just start
whenever you feel like it.
hammering out some shit.
Yeah, man. Gonna have to talk video games.
Yes.
Gonna have to
100%.
talk like food rankings or something of the sort.
Ooh.
I know that's a hot topic with a lot of people.
Mhm.
And why do they call hot dogs glizzies now?
I don't know.
I have no
Like, I
idea.
heard
I
that,
don't even
like-
know where that comes from.
I heard of it like 2 days ago, and I'm like,
Yeah,
is that
I just I
Quick
don't
Trip
know.
Glazer came to my mind. I'm like, Glizzy Glazer.
That's what.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
that-
what I thought at the
that's
same
where you
time.
Get it?
No, that's like the new cool people thing.
I
The
don't
only
get
the only other fucking nickname I've ever heard for hot dogs that makes sense to me is if you go onto any reservation and you ask a native what they call hot dog, gaggers.
Oh, yikes.
Gaggers, gagging on the res.
Gaggers on the res.
That's a real thing,
That's
It's
that was a Facebook group for a long time
bro.
where literally they would just upload pictures of people eating hot dogs and go
Man.
and it was hilarious.
I'm in a lot of weird Facebook groups, but that one's kind
that
of
one was
Gag-
hilarious.
Gagging on the res.
There's one
Especially
called,
when it
like-
was like somebody you knew.
There's one called like Back Rooms, and it's literally just pictures of empty rooms, like vacant, like
Jesus
malls,
Christ.
vacant. Like,
Dude, those are sweet though.
like check it out. It's,
Like the fucking abandoned
like-
mall
Check it
pictures.
out.
Those
Like,
are wild.
it was like weird at first, but then I'm like, okay, this is kind of cool. I don't think it's like pancake flip art, but like it's just scary. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Look
right.
at me, Rob the Robot.
Avant-garde.
But anyway, thank you, Ryan, for coming in.
Hey, thank you for
Appreciate
having me.
you.
I like hanging out with you guys.
Hell yeah.
So
Well, maybe you'll start your own segment.
Yeah.
Ramblings with Ryan.
Ryan Rambling.
I think I will.
No, I think
Bullies,
I will.
bullies bullshit hour.
Hey,
Bullies
I could,
bulletins.
I could do that
Bulletins.
for a long time. I want to get in on a live one. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
fuck
Yeah, we got to do a live one.
Yeah.
Because
we're gonna-
anything could happen.
Whoa. Fucking.
What's that? You don't know,
You
but
don't
I
know.
do.
It's just somebody's ass pressed up against this fucking.
Somebody's fucking.
These
idiot.
fucking
ass,
ass.
yeah.
Oh no, because one of the thoughts I had, I was telling Luke about it today. I was like, when we do our live, we should just have it like open door, and have if anybody just wants to come through and
Pop
just kinda
in.
come through and
or live chat questions, all that stuff.
Yeah, we're
yeah,
gonna
fucking
interactions.
hunker down with us and
Yeah, man.
Hunky dory.
hunky
I don't
dory.
want anybody else to come. I'm the only one that gets to
So
And then all of a sudden it'll be like, ooh, I gotta go.
works for me.
Hell yeah.
What do we got?
Man, it's only the day that we're doing this on. I'm not going to tell you what day we're doing this on.
That's fine.
I think we've said the date. What
Oh,
it was
we've said it,
every
yeah.
single time.
Yeah, we record.
I already said it. What it was
we
earlier.
record on
Well,
Tuesdays.
I was not here for that.
Well, I already
Well.
said it because yeah.
So you could have been wearing a different shirt and just pretended like it was a different day.
I mean, it could have.
It's a possibility.
Yeah, I'm just going to wear the same thing next time so people think we filmed it on the same day.
He just sleeps here.
That's right. Been here the whole time. I had to
Been
edit him
here-
out of every episode. It was hard.
It's like
Put
we
a
flip the
green
lights
blanket
on it and
over
Ryan's
it.
just still sitting in the chair.
I'm cool with that.
Oh, you guys are back. Sweet.
All
Has
right.
it been a week already?
Episode 5. Done. Milestone. Thanks for the download. Thanks for the views. Comment, subscribe, share, ghosts, spatulas.
Spatulas.
I don't know what I got.
There's everything. It's been a wild one.
So check us out. Peace out, y'all.
Later.